another 3 archers, and fortunately I don't have. Actually, no, just make it 1 more archer. That's actually, what's the point of doing that? Really, it's not like we have the food or will anytime soon to make those upgrades. Let's just recruit them. But I almost have enough food for a single Minotaur. Awesome. Awesome. That's just enough. It'll take all our food, but we can get a Minotaur. Yes. Okay, everyone attack those bastards. They are trying to fuck with us. Let's punish them. I don't appreciate being fucked with. How dare you? How dare you interfere with my grand invasion army? Okay. Apparently, I didn't bother to queue up those guys at all. We don't have the military academy on my queue, which is annoying. I'll knock your asses back to hell, as you deserve. Siege engines, please get your butts working on this. Come on. A Minotaur through another Minotaur. What the fuck? Come on, guys.
A hero has fallen.
Are you fucking serious? Okay, now let's try and at least deal with this last tower.
A hero has fallen.
I'm undoubtedly going to have to rebuild my invasion force. I couldn't get the tower, unfortunately, and that didn't work out. We also appear to not have gold, so... I still have miners over in Ajax's camp. Still have miners over there. So they can go mine. And there are some enemy forces in that region, but we should be able to work on this. For now, let's just rebuild our mining infrastructure, I think. Our mining infrastructure really took a hit there. So, it looks like we're maybe halfway to the target, so that should help. It should indeed, see. Yeah. Let's get a fourth person mining. Oh, you're kidding me. And now it's this base that takes the hit because I didn't get all of them in one go. Everyone turtle up, please. See if my fortress can't kill these guys. Because I don't really have any units currently recruited. That is my problem. Yeah. Jeez, this is an abject nightmare. But there goes the Minotaur. Now it's just ordinary humans. Our mining infrastructure is not going to be going anywhere, sadly. But for whatever reason, these guys, are they gonna care to totally annihilate my base? Because they don't seem to be going for the town center, just the outlying support buildings. Because so far they've wrecked our military academy and watchtowers, and are currently in the process of wrecking our storehouse, but they never actually went after. Okay, everyone, you can run away again. As I was saying, they never actually went after our town center, just the outlying support buildings. I guess maybe it's a developer thing to prevent a total game over in the event of being in a really bad spot like the one I'm currently in, which is kind of nice. That they won't just totally game over you because you're having difficulties. I do rather appreciate that. I do rather appreciate that. Now, I need to start rebuilding my army. And yeah, Ajax's base has pretty much been wrecked. We have some houses and the town center. That is it. Though, if I can get up there, take those guys out, and secure that area, then we could maybe build a wall with a watchtower here, and have that as an extension of our base. Given that it contains gold, that might actually be a nice way to do things. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to rebuild from scratch, basically. Completely from scratch. And I don't have much gold also, which is not particularly great. We exhausted that one gold mine too. And there's more enemies now. Guys, you mind hiding? Yeah. There goes my watchtower. And our people over there apparently did not hear the demand they go hide. That's all I can come up with anyways. Well, there's my temple out of action. As I said, they are going for basically all the support buildings, and I do not have anything that can really stop them. I can't recruit any guys to help me halt this, and we're just getting flattened. And now they are going for this town center. Maybe it's just that they won't destroy both town centers or something. I don't know, but I feel like there must have been some internal logic on why Ajax's town center never really took a hit. Wait, I tell a lie, it did. Maybe I was just imagining that and they just sort of had bigger fish to fry or something? I don't know. Yeah. I am just basically watching as they destroy the space because I don't really have an alternative thing I can do. We have a very small pool of resources and they've already done in most of my recruitment buildings. And I don't think archers or siege equipment are going to help me bring these guys down. Much as I wish that weren't the case. We may have to actually rebuild at Ajax's base. I think it had a tiny bit of wood up north, so maybe we can use that. I may... This is all because of that failed assault there. And my damn stubbornness in not wanting to call it off. So you can build a military academy. And yeah, now they are going hard on my town center. On Arkantos' town center, rather. And only slightly less hard on the fortress. Okay. It's going to need to be Ajax's base that totals things. Because, yeah, look at what we fucking have left over there. At the very least, these guys can do some farming. And now they're back over at Ajax's. These guys are not wanting to give me any rest. I don't have the food to recruit anything to help here. I mean, I will soon, but 1 or 2 units is not going to help us. Yeah, we are fucked. We are totally fucked. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Man, I'd forgotten how rough this mission could be. And I don't remember it being this hard, that's the thing. I know I had a few difficulties with it back when I tried to Let's Play this game on the original CD version, but I had nowhere near this much difficulty. So either I've been off it for so long that I've gone and gotten rusty, Or, alternatively, the other possibility is just that they tweaked the difficulties a little bit in the extended edition, so now it's much harder than I remember. That's the other possibility. I don't really like either possibility, to be honest.
Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα.
And now we gotta go and rebuild this base. Okay, and you, my friend, apparently think you can take on an entire town center by yourself. I mean, give me some credit. My bases are an absolute wreck at the moment, but I'm not so inept that a single enemy hero unit can take me out, even in this state. Now, that particular enemy formation is another story, I'm afraid. If they can ever get their ducks in a row and start doing this right, that is. And there goes my fortress. Though, for whatever reason, then they decided to just pull out after wrecking my fortress.
Πρόσταγμα.
So now we really are back to square one when it comes to military infrastructure and such. And in both of our bases, not just Ajax's. God, this is such a fucking mess. It really, really is just a mess.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
So let's get my military buildings back up and running over here. That's the absolute minimum that you can ask of me, I think. Get all my military ducks in a row.
Ναι.
Now an armory. And I can get 4 hoplites recruited. Do that, and I'm going to get another villager up here in Ajax's place. We need some gold. Yeah, I'm basically doing a very Soviet Union-esque way of doing things, or Renegade reinterpretations if you read that fanfiction.
A hero has fallen.
Yes, I know you're going to die, but we need the resources, so go off and acquire them for us. And in this case, they're not even going to live long enough to acquire those resources for us, sadly. Dear Lord. Yeah, they're not going to survive long enough to make an impact, but I'm sending them in anyways. And I've just lost the town center. Man, oh man. Arcantos no longer has his town center. Meaning, we can't tell these guys to retreat anywhere. Seriously, how have I screwed this up so badly? I don't know. I really don't know. And I was just trying to get back on my feet enough to actually do a half-decent job. And then this happens. Like, Ajax has a single burning town center left, and that's it. But I'm too stubborn to yield, so I won't stop trying to get myself... Well, I was saying I wouldn't stop trying to get myself back on track, but we are defeated. That's the first time, as far as I can remember, that I've ever actually lost a mission in Age of Mythology. So yeah. Let's just call this one not my finest hour. I think it's how Winston Churchill would have described that. And you know, I'm seriously considering just lowering the difficulty to easy. Honestly, as much as people will probably scream at me for that, it might be a good idea. Yeah, that's one way to describe it, Sick. First time I ever lost a campaign, too. Seriously, thinking about it, they must have bumped the difficulty in some of these missions for the extended edition, because I didn't have anywhere near this much trouble when you compare it to the original CD version. Like, just if you go and watch my Let's Play videos of this section on the YubTubs, then yeah, it was irritating, but it wasn't anywhere near this bad. I think they must have made it harder. That, or because it's been so long since I played this level, I'm just super rusty. Either way, yeah, I'm thinking easy it is. But I need to go and get myself a glass of water, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Really should have had some water with me the whole time, but I forget about that sometimes. I just think, yeah, I'll go get some water, and then I get it, and I, like, leave it on the kitchen table or something. That, or I really get into something and I forget to drink my water and my throat gets really dry. Which is not particularly great. But yeah, let's try that again on easy this time. And if anyone who's watching this on the YouTube edition doesn't like the fact that I'm playing it on easy, well, deal with it. That's all I have to say to that. Just deal with it. Because I'm playing this to have fun, not to show off my amazing min-maxing skills or whatever. Like, if you're watching me play a game and you're looking for amazing abilities at min-maxing or something, then I have to question your sanity. Because anyone who's expecting that out of me needs to get their head examined. This is the same reason why I'm doing my Halo playthrough on normal difficulty. Like, the only game that I ever play on especially hard difficulty is the Mass Effect games, just because I enjoy the challenge of the combat on a higher difficulty, and I feel like it is actually pretty fair. A lot of games, however, the combat on the higher difficulty makes me want to kill something. I am not a power gamer or anything. Normal difficulty is usually where you'll find things, and Dragon Age Origins I even play on casual. Because, and I'm going to borrow a quote from Squee here, I want to play the game, not swear into the microphone. Which is what any higher difficulty Dragon Age playthroughs would make me do. Swear into the microphone. As I'm sure anyone who has played that on a higher difficulty can appreciate.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Okay.
Μεταλλεύς.
You've not played Dragon Age? Seriously, Sick, you are missing out. I've only actually beat Dragon Age Origins twice, just because it's such a long game. I think 90 to 100 hours for a single playthrough would not be an excessive estimation, if you ask me. But yeah, that is probably one of the best RPGs I've ever played. But the Mage Origin is kind of a pain in the ass, just because the Fade is annoying. And now let's just immediately go Dionysus. And I've not gotten raided yet, knock on wood. I probably just jinxed myself, didn't I? The most recent one, you mean Inquisition? Yeah, Inquisition is alright, I guess, but to be perfectly honest, I'll always prefer Dragon Age Origins. I'm a sucker for the original. But I also possess the unpopular opinion that Dragon Age 2 was not as bad as people say, because if you listen to most of the Dragon Age community, Dragon Age 2 is literally Satan in video game form. No, I am not joking. People actually seem to believe that. But yeah, if you listen to them, that's the popular sort of opinion. I'm a little more forgiving of it. I still prefer Dragon Age Origins and Inquisition to Dragon Age 2, but I don't think it's a bad game. It just felt a little rushed, and they definitely overused the time skips. Like, you'll have one point where characters in it will be talking about things that happened, and then, well, how do I put this? Basically, they're talking about things that happened during a time skip, and it takes you a hot minute to really get your head around things, which can be a little tricky. Plus, a lot of the major players in the whole situation that you have going on, they're just kind of dumb, is the kindest way to put it. And concepts like compromise and being reasonable and not making deals with demons when you are clearly winning a major battle seem utterly foreign to them. Mage and Templar logic. Gotta love it. just the best, clearly. I always want those demons, yeah.